Humans have a particular feeling for when another person is in control. This feeling is like a disaster is about to occur, a disaster is occurring. You're meant to have this feeling because humans have a desire to not have everything in a stable form, have a stabilization, to not have jagged things occurring, to not have things that they don't expect to happen. Humans have a desire to see a very thin line of scope, of climax. Humans have a desire to see a very thin line of differences. And when I expect the day is going to go a certain way, you wake up in the morning, you shuffle some papers, you have a coffee, you go get the 3 tasks done, you go to sleep. It feels brilliant. It feels wonderful. That's the whole feeling of goodness. The whole feeling of goodness comes out of there not being any unexpected moments. And then that is the way we build our punishments against other people. We build our punishments against other people by going, this is going to be a very large disturbance in their day. This is going to be a very large difference in their day. This is going to cause a very jagged difference in their day. That's how you build your strength and your decomposition of your attack when you're attacking somebody. So when you get all that, you understand that the whole human mind is built around humans being in themselves, in control, personally themselves of the situation. Whether that includes other people or just includes themselves, people just have no regard. And so whenever one person is in control, which causes tons of fights in the natural reality, whenever someone is in control, everybody else, that is all the other 99% of the people, are uncomfortable. And we've learned to feel comfortable with that uncomfort, and that's life. We are all uncomfortable with God being the great one in the uncomfortable spot. And the great uncomforts are, why is Colombia out of food? Why do all these people have the oil? And so it's like I'm getting back to that one feeling, that feeling of, oh shit, I'm not in control. The feeling of that, I don't know how this is going to go. That can be a feeling that lasts with you all your life, or that can be a feeling that lasts just a few seconds. But that is the main thing that us humans, like, it's like our brain got us to really be witty about survival. By, I need you to feel extremely bad, I need you to move, I need you to get extremely uncomfortable whenever this situation happens, whenever there's another being in control. And that sounds exactly like the animal kingdom, right? When there's another animal type, species that dominates the pond, you get nervous and you back away from the pond. We have learned as a species, as an animal, to adapt that feeling. And it's kind of gross, right? Whoever thinks about this, oh, I'm not comfortable with that person in control. You've got to operate in society. So you've got to be a team player in society. You know what the word team player means? It means how cool you are, how happy you are, and how not frustrated you are with not being the leader. Which is what I'm coming back to. We all have to tie this down in ourselves. We all have to push it down, whether we really have it. How can you not have it? When you, in order to survive, you have to, your eyes just go to food. Your eyes go to water. Because, how do you say this? You got your brain, and then you got the brain inside your brain, which is the subconscious. Because he's more of a master of your brain than you are, right? If your subconscious does those things that you can't even do within a split second, then who's the more master of your mind? You or your subconscious? Your subconscious, this part you can't even really feel. This part you can't even really control. How about that? A part you can't control. Because you control things like your finger movements. A part you can't control some things that you can't control faster than you. I would be underconfident about that fact. So I should be underconfident about a lot of things, especially my ability to accept when another person is in control or not. And my underconfidence in it helps me be better at it. Increases my 30 stat to a 50. So what does that mean? That means when there's a person in particular who I really, really don't like who becomes the leader, I become that much better of a person to announce why I don't like them. Or I tuck it inside even better than a normal person would, and I follow them even more closely than a normal person would. Just because I understand that fact. That stupid humans have this stupid little innate qualities. Like one of them is to have this whole horrendous feeling, right? And I'm talking about a sensation when I say feeling. I'm not talking about an emotion. We get a horrendous sensation in our gut when there's somebody else who's in control. Whether it's about our social relationship, our peer relationship, our club status, our group status, our team, our nation status, anything. You get this feeling of trust, or you get this feeling of disgust. And that's about it.